Hello, welcome to the channel. I am Gretod, and we are starting a survival series. This will be the first one on the channel, and we are playing in the mod pack Raspberry Flavored, Minecraft Raspberry Flavored. It is a... This is currently actually kind of a pre-build type build, I guess. Version, there you go. It's not entirely complete, but it is very impactful for what it currently does. And I will say that I enjoy what I've looked at, which is not entirely much, so we will be exploring a lot together, but out of the information I've looked at and out of what little I saw when I tried it out earlier, I enjoyed it quite a bit. So, let's go ahead and get started. So as of any good mod pack, no, I say any good mod pack, there is some mod packs that don't make you start with this. I believe there was one where you crash in a ship in the middle of, like, a desert. That was a really old one. I gotta play that sometime. But you know, as any old time you play Minecraft, the first thing you gotta do is punch wood. One thing to note, is that there is no stone tools. So we will be going directly into, not iron, but copper, actually. And we got an apple already. And if you've noticed, we have a bit of a different everything, I guess, textures and stuff. A lot of things have been modified with this, and we will be exploring it together and finding out about all kinds of little knickknacks that is inside the mod pack. It is a 1.19.2 mod pack, and it does consist of create as some of its, I guess, progression. Now, if you are wondering how you can learn how to play this mod pack, they actually did something that I like quite a bit more than some other mod packs. Some mod packs just fit better, as for questing, a quest book would be good for that type of mod pack. But for this one, it's just general for teaching you how to actually play, which is just the advancements, as you can see here. And look, we already got farming, which tells us to make a campfire. But it'll teach us how to play. Maple logs. That's pretty interesting. So, first things first, we gotta go ahead and get ourselves some basic tools. I am honestly gonna get me some axe. Give me an axe and a pickaxe. Now, tools do last longer. I don't know how much longer wooden tools last. And I haven't even gotten the... Well, no, I did make a copper pickaxe once, but I never really used it. So that's pretty much as far as I've gotten. Which is really not that far. Those are some pretty cool particles. So, we are going to go ahead and chop some wood, and then we are going to go look for a place to build. I actually think, honestly, right out here, right at spawn is perfectly fine. And then I guess we're going to gather some resources. So, once I do some of that and get some interesting things done, I will be... Well, not interesting things, but once I get past the boring part and we get to some interesting parts, I will be back once that is ready. So, let's go ahead and skip the boring parts for you guys, because I have the power of editing. Yay! Interesting note, we have found ourselves a structure. This is one we can loot later on. Most structure in this mod packs were removed, and this is mainly referring to villages and pillages. We also don't have any way of going to the end. This may seem alarming to some people, but anything that we'd get from the end, like an elytra, can be made, per se. We can make a glider, and I believe it's a little bit slower and safer to use than an elytra. Ow. And I'm currently just looking for copper on the side of this mountain, and gathering some stone so we can build a house. Note, I would not recommend jumping down the side of a mountain. No, we can go ahead and cut again. We'll do a time lapse, I don't know. Up until I get a little basic house down. This is some very interesting terrain generation. I might end up living over there. Hello, I'd like to go ahead and point out that this is my first time attempting a time lapse, and I'd like to go ahead and ask you guys to like and subscribe to my video and my channel. And if you want to see more content, go ahead and comment down that you guys want to see more and what else you guys would like to see. I would love to hear from you guys and see more people watching my videos. Thank you, and this should be the end of the time lapse. Ciao! Ooh, did I just see that I got copper? Ooh. As you guys probably just saw, I got a little bit of copper from killing somebody. So I will actually put that first bit of copper into a sword. And then we are going to make ourselves a shield. Ta-da! And now we are fixing to go mining, because I believe nighttime is actually much longer. And I don't exactly want to stay inside all night long. So we're gonna go looking for some metal. Once we start getting up some metal and everything, we'll go ahead and start progressing through. And we're not exactly trying to rush, we're just trying to get stuff going. And then once daytime comes up, we should be able to start on some... If we have copper, we should be able to start on some tools. Get some shears going, and possibly... we might be able to get ourselves some, might be a bucket. Well, it looks like we're going to go directly for iron for that one. This means we're going to need a copper pickaxe for that. Well, let's go ahead and get ourselves a little bit of a mine going. And I don't know if the cave generation is updated or not. It might be old version of cave generation. If you've noticed, the terrain generation is quite old looking. And that is one of the Modpack developers' choices, and I enjoy it for what it is. I wouldn't use it every single day, but it's also something I can play with. And I'll be back once I get some resources. So coming out of the mine, I got absolutely nothing. Except a lot of cobblestone. Which is, I mean, it's a decent building block. But I was wanting to get a little bit more than that. But, too bad. But what I can do is I can go ahead and start some farms up. And I can go ahead and we're gonna grow some of this up. And I guess we can look for... Oh, I need to fix this up too. I just realized I've made wooden rails and not ladders. And let's go ahead and fix this up real quick. Once my roof is fixed up, we will go off and do what I was gonna do. I do plan on trimming this roof off with spruce to give it a dark accent. But for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and fix this bit up. Because I plan on having a slanted roof with... Oh yeah. A dark accent to it. There you go. Something like that, but I will have an outline on it. Because I do not plan on having a box as a base. But we do need copper, so... Oh, there's some copper right there. Oh, that's funky. Probably look through this cave. and make a crafting table. Ooh. And one thing about this is copper doesn't explode in a few different pieces. I didn't intend on doing that. Uh-oh. I want you there. Thank you. And that should be enough for a pickaxe. I'd like to get a little bit more, so let's take a look real quick. Here we go. It should last us for a minute. Ooh. Ooh, got ourselves a good amount of copper here. Now, with copper, I don't think it's only just tools. We can obviously make armor. And, well, I'm not making copper armor. Not that I know of. I might want to. It depends on how expensive iron's gonna be. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. I'm coming back for the rest of this copper. Now, let's actually get the food part down, because I do need some foods. Now, to make iron tools, we do need to get into some more advanced, refining. Matter of fact, I believe there's more refining needed to make iron tools than it's needed to make diamond tools, which is a little funny, but hey. And this is if it's still the same as what I've seen from reviews and stuff. If it's not, then let's not be dumb. There we go. Huzzah! I might want to grab some of this glass, and definitely some of this clay. There we go. This is what's gonna let us make a, stove. We want some of this glass to make some glass panes. I need 2 more. Thank you. And now, onto the actual hoeing part. And then we're gonna go ahead and plant ourselves some corn and onions. That's the only crops I have right now, actually. Oddly enough. I don't have any grass seeds. They changed that too. Wheat is grown with wheat seeds, which can be found by mowing through grass using a hoe. You know, if you actually look through wikis and information before you do things, you might not have such a problem. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna take you off my offhand slot. Get some bone meal up, and we can go ahead and start growing ourselves some food. This is assuming bone meal works the same way. I think it does, because I don't see any weird wiki stuff about it. So I guess our biggest gripe will be wheat. Are you still made as bread? Uh... Well, yes. But not in the way I was thinking. Okay, we can do this, I believe. Yeah, and glass should be just smelting, right? Yes, okay. That's not that bad. Yeah, let's go ahead and get ourselves. I need some more coal, to be honest. Oh, that needs to be fixed. Come with me, and you'll see. I need to stop singing this song before I get demonetized. And now we're gonna go ahead and start making the glass that we need. Wow, those clothes are really good. Okay, so now that we got copper, we can go ahead and make a copper pickaxe. Which means we can just remove you. And now we got some more progression going along. We now irony obtain raw iron with your copper pickaxe, or find some in a chest somewhere. You can find some in a chest. Oh. This is gonna want us to make fire, which actually would be useful. So we go into here. We can make shears. That would also be useful. But that's if I find sheep. So we're gonna hold off on that for a minute. And what we're looking for right now is fire. You, bud boy. So I need 2 logs. And we're gonna put this outside because I don't want a whole campfire inside. And with it, we're gonna take a twig in our offhand and a twig in our on-hand, and right-click this. Shift right-click this. And it'll go ahead and turn the fire on. And these fires cause comfort, which I believe does healing. I believe. I could be dead wrong about that. Now, I'm gonna have a problem soon of running out of spruce, so we're gonna go fix that problem real quick. And we're gonna do that with a big tree. And we're gonna do this a little wonky because I don't want pods all growing all over the place. But this is only to protect against pods all. And since we're gonna want more spruce, let's just slap a couple of them down. Pick up any of these clovers, because these clovers are amazing compost. That's something I'd recommend you guys grab. And now, I got a pebble. Lump of clay. Are you easily transformable into... Yes, what is that? What are you, good sir? Firing. Like... What do you do? Are you just called a firer? No. A soul? Soul campfire kindling. Okay. Exotic? What's exotic? I want to know how to make that. Oh. I can't. No. Well, now I can't figure out how to do it. No, I'm scared. Glow goop. I want it. I want that. Oh. Unobtainable. Unobtainable. Cool. Do they need to put that in there? Marshmallow on a stick? Ooh. Honey, water, and sugar. Ooh. I want it. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's even more beautiful. I want this. We are doing this. Oh, we are doing this just for kicks and giggles. Window. No. Yes. Yes. And we're gonna come on down here, and we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves some water. And now we're gonna make ourselves some bread. You. Yay. Warning, don't eat. Yay. Our first piece of bread, guys, and we got ourselves a copper pickaxe and a copper sword. On day 2, or night 2. Nice. I say we're progressing pretty nicely. To be honest, if you really want to get some more compost, just we got seeds too. Where's all these come from? I swear they're growing. Oop. Ow. Like, I heard them pop off. I didn't realize that pop was them going into my inventory. I will say, the lack of animals around here is a little unnerving for me. It means I have to bring them here. Which I don't really want to do. Dang it. Bringing them here is going to require me to put a wheat into my inventory, and then proceeding on with that. Okay, so what should we do? I can go off with the shield, and we can light up the way. Watch our footing here. And we can go ahead and get all this copper over here. And with this extra copper, we need to think about how we're going to make iron tools. So let me check something real quick. Because I heard... Okay, we don't. Okay, good. Because I heard that we were required making plates. No, plates are required for making the armor. That's what it is. Okay. Which means that what we're gonna have to do is create a press. And I believe a press requires tin. Not tin. I wish I can actually select this. Yes. Block of iron, which requires 9. And then we need to get a shaft with sturdy alloy. Sturdy alloy, which requires zinc and sturdy stones. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's actually... That's an interesting... I like that. Means I do more mining. Let's say more mining. It's like, it is more mining, but it's not as much more searching. If you get my drift. It's like, you have to search for andesite, but that's only if you're like not using a terrain generation mod with create, because if I remember correctly, create makes andesite more rare on its own. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some more copper, just in case we run out of the copper resources. I don't think I can make copper armor, because now that I know that we don't need plates for that. Did I just type in armor? Okay. So for you, it is also sheets. Okay. Wait. Wait a second. That's funny. That's a funny way to make sheets. I mean, a way to make sheets without doing iron, though, which is nice. I like it. It's interesting. Oh, you can also make a copper shield. And we can start making fluid pipes, too. Removing the, that is an interesting way. Removing the, what do you call the thing in the middle? Barrel. Removing the barrel definitely fixes. I actually like that quite a bit. Rubber requiring latex, gunpowder, and zinc. Why does it need zinc? How to get latex? Oh. I think there's a machine that can have to get it for us. There might be. Might not be, though. Look up over there. Eh, here's what we can do. Is actually go genuinely mining. One thing we can do is light up the darker bits of this area. So you, grab you. We're gonna need corn. I say corn, we're gonna need our crops growing is what I'm trying to say. But I was a bit of an idiot. And I fumbled what I was trying to say. So I'm about to go mining again, and I will come back when I have resources. Either that, or I don't have resources and I give up. Hey everyone, I seem to have fumbled myself into a big old cave that I might end up dying in. Oh, well, that's fun. He died quicker than I would. No, this skeleton died way quicker than I thought he would. I think he may have taken damage before getting to me. What if you have swords? Who needs to make an axe? Let's go ahead and see if we can find some resources around. I think that's iron right there. Yes! Okay. A little bit more iron. And then we will head on back up. Hey! Welcome back. I am doing a voiceover because I messed up my audio after I paused and unpaused the video. So, I'm just going to inform you guys that I have acquired the iron and refined it down, and we're going to go ahead and turn it into a pickaxe and end the video off with this set of resources. I believe we've progressed quite nicely into our first episode. We've built a nice house, and we managed to get our pickaxe level up to iron. This is significantly better than what I was planning. I hope you guys liked. And go ahead and, like I said earlier, like and subscribe to the video if you enjoyed it, and comment on what you guys would like to see. I do plan on expanding into a different area and looking for animals.